Welcome to this unboxing of SpaceCorp 2025 2300 AD plus the expansion for it, Ventures. Not, I was going to say, not technically a war game. It's not a war game at all. There is no fighting in it. But John Butterfield. Now, as many of you will know, John Butterfield's done the D-Day series of games, of which I own a couple of those. RAF The Battle of Britain and Enemy Action Kharkov and Ardennes, amongst other games. So I couldn't resist getting this. I do like my war games, as you'll know if you've seen any of my other playthroughs, but really did fancy getting this. What I did notice as well, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but development of the expansions, Jason Carr, who I believe is the guy who did. No, he's not. No, I've just got that wrong, so I'm not even going to finish saying what I was going to say. Got the names wrong. But I've heard the name before, so I can't think what it is. So I'll put Ventures to one side and start. Very heavy game, by the way. It really surprised me how much there is in here. So it's a fast-playing board game, 1 to 4 players. Explore and develop outer space over 3 eras. You get 2 mounted double-sided game boards. There's a rulebook and a solo rulebook, which John Butterfield quite often does. Playing up time 1 to 4 hours. Solitaire suitability 9. So you've got the 3 eras here. Mariner's era covers exploration and development of Mars, out to Mars. Planeteers, you settle the outer solar system, and in Starfarers you send missions to nearby star systems and establish colonies. SpaceCorp solo game is a complete play experience in itself with its own rulebook and play aid. Can you beat your aggregated competition to the stars? So let's have a look in the box. So there just seems to be a lot in here because of the weight. Like to see that solo rulebook on top. Now, I believe it's anything like John's other games. That solo rulebook won't be, no it's not, won't be alongside this, so it's not that you'll have to play that and then do the solo one. These solo rules will be full rules. So yeah, each era, the competition your turn. This set of rules is only used when playing the game solo. If you have 2 or more players, put this booklet back in the box. You won't be using it. Instead, use the multiplayer rulebook. Does that say the same at the front? Yeah, it does. This set of rules is used only when there are 2 to 4 players. If you're playing the game solo, put this booklet back in the box. You won't be using it. So yeah, completely separate. Are they about the same length? They're slightly shorter. 23 pages for the multiplayer, 27 players for solo. 27 players, 27 pages. It's not a 27 player game. Pieces on there. Plenty of diagrams, so they don't look too rule heavy, and John's rules tend to be pretty good that they walk you through things. They do have quite a few exceptions, so it does, I know the games I've played in the past, it does take you 2 or 3 play. Enemy Action Ardennes, I'm still finding mistakes that I'm making even after having it for a good length of time, doing many playthroughs. But they are still fun, even when you've done it wrong and you have to reset them up. They are good fun. It's just I end an era. Can we set up new era Planeteers? I believe each era has a separate board as well. Starfarers Era 3. Additional rules for Starfarers, and then how you win the game. Optional era situations. So yeah, and I don't know if it will be book, but it's going to be the same 3 eras and game variants. So the rules. few player aids, so solo player aid card, competition base match, events table, solo edge, events table, competition actions, quick reference sheet, that's been a general one. Yeah, different bases, and the era. Yeah, so you got multiplayer and solo in one, so that's a generic one for both. Turn sequence and actions. Another one, I'm guessing there'll be 4 of these. Yep, 4-player game. Load of baggies. Cards, which always took me ages to get into, so I'm going to just pause while I do get into them. Finally got those open, that took a bit doing, so these old game deck ones. Yeah, some different actions that you do. All these. Like a massive game deck, it looks to be. Doesn't look at first glance as though you split it into the eras, it looks to be for all of them. It's all the same, yeah. Game deck as well. So we'll see what it's all about. Progress cards, era situations, more progress and more game deck, which some of those ones. Progress cards, and there's a couple of era cards in there somewhere. Those era situations. So, yeah. Let's move down to here. There'll be 4 of these player cards. They're all the same. The look, I might be wrong on that. Yeah, slightly different backgrounds on. They're the same. Actually, there's more than 4. Are these probably for the eras? Are they? Yeah, but double-sided as well. So yeah, they are slightly different. Bases and teams. Card slots. Guessing they're for the different eras, not sure. Box. And here we've got the game boards. Compact game boards actually. So you've got the Starfarers one. So that's the 3rd era one. You've got the Planeteers. That damn is Starfarers the 3rd one, I think it is. I think Planeteers is the 2nd one. I could be wrong. Could have got that the wrong way around. But from the look of it, it's that way around. So this one, I believe, will be the Mariners one, which is double-sided, so that's what's on the back of it, yeah. Got the Mariners board here. So you can see why it was quite weighty, the board. Down. So yeah, era 1, as you expand from Earth, Mars, and what have we got on the back then? Sideboard, so I wonder if that goes in conjunction with era 2 or 3. Looks like it. Nice pretty boards anyway. And then finally, or is it finally? Not finally. We've got 3 Double-sided, lots of counters. Similar counters on each one actually. Get them out. And then finally, business display, different contracts. There's plenty to this game. Yeah, oh, that's for 1 or 2 players that side, and if you've got 3 or 4, it's different on there. I'll either be playing it solo or with, if I can get the missus to be persuaded to play that. So that's the base game that we got there. Now we've got the expansion out of the way. So the plan is a good few games of the base game, and then I'll have the expansion in afterwards. Might do it that way. So you get the, you see what the base game is, and then you see how it's improved rather than chucking it straight in. So 14 double-sided HQ boards, multiplayer in the solo booklet again. Updated solitaire player aid card, 3 new action cards, no new contract cards, scoring cards, 1 additional time card. I think the time of the game is longer on this one as well. So it's the first only expansion so far. Introduces unique enterprises via 14 different HQ boards, each putting the player in control of a different corporation, agency or institution with its own capabilities and missions. 10 of the 14 HQ mats can be flipped over to play the solitaire game with an enhanced HQ against the competition AI. 4 new competition HQ will match wits with the solitaire player, each with advanced attributes tuned to each different player HQ. It also includes some general enhancements compatible with the base game, making the IA more difficult to beat. But you do need the base game to play it. So let's have a look in this box, which again is not as heavy as the other one, but still seems to be quite a bit in it for an expansion. But boards are similar material to an actual player board, so that will be the reason behind that, I think. So yeah, same as we saw before, rule book, 1 for each. Not too much to the rules there, so it's just to make some amendments. That is just a 4-pager, that. Solo player aid updated. I guess it's competition actions which changes. And the majority, I think it is just virtually all the player boards here. So yeah, so you can see I'm not going through each one, but 2 to 4 players, single player. They've all got different end of the curve, SpaceCorp. So all have different advantages on there, I'm guessing. Polaris GCI. Yes, that's the 1-player Polaris GCI. That's the 2 to 4 player one. Discover Prime. Next generation. So yeah, each different versions for 1 player and 2 to 4. DP Roberts look like that's only available as a 3 to 4. It's Nova Capital. Security. Oh no, that's DP Roberts. I don't know. That comes in now. Some of these are different for use in solo game only, so we'll see. And that one. And then you've got 1 block and 1 lot of expanded cards. So we'll just have a look at the cards. So yeah, just a few cards to go along. So you've got, what have we got here? These for the the HQ mats to go along with those. Those. And then, like I said, 4 game deck cards just to be added in. And then a few contract cards there. Obviously, I don't know what they're for. Maybe for 2, look like they're all for 2 to 4 players. Anyway. Oh no, you turn it upside down for the 1 to 4 players one. So that is your expansion for SpaceCorp. Like I say, the plan is have a good few games of the base game and then I'll have the expansion in afterwards. Hope to do a playthrough on this one. Do like my John Butterfield games. I don't think I've done a playthrough of any of his games yet. I'm a bit daunted by doing an enemy action playthrough because of all the rules, but hopefully get my head around this one and we'll be confident enough to do it. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you've enjoyed watching this, please like and subscribe, and I will be back very soon with, I don't know what my plans are next actually for putting something on. Possibly Rome Inc. playthrough, but we will see. Yet to be decided. Anyway, thank you very much, and I will be back soon.